So I just dropped my son off in Tiberius, and I'm on my way up to meet my friend, my artist friend, and was talking about it in the previous video. And so this morning when I got back, I had a message from a woman that I met through these videos. Really nice. And she offered to do a reading, like a star reading, or what would you even call it, astrological reading. And she asked for my date that I was born and the time and my twins. And so I sent them to her, and she wrote out, you know, she did a map, and we're going to talk about it, and she'll tell me what it means. But she also wrote, which was really interesting, and that's what I want to talk about, is that she had a dream about me. And in her dream, she came to visit me. And that she feels like there's some kind of telepathic communication between us. And I feel the same way. Like when I read it, I had goosebumps, because I feel, and I've talked about this probably in little parts in other videos, that we are all connected in this. All of us twins on this twin flame journey, we're finding each other and we're coming together. And I feel like the mission, the twin flame mission, is a joint mission. And as we're rising on this, and as we're cleansing ourselves and purifying ourselves and getting closer to the twin reunion, we are also like uniting all of us, because we're finding each other. We're going through this intense journey, and it's so intense that we're finding each other. I have goosebumps now when I'm talking about it. We seem to be finding each other because we're drawn to it, because it's such a powerful bond. And it seems like the mission is a combined mission for all the twins that are coming together. First of all, they're purifying themselves, so the ego is left out. The ego is not part of it. And when you take the ego out, it's not about me doing my mission and look at me, I'm doing this and I'm going to fix the world. It becomes more about what the mission is, which the mission is spreading the word. And the closer you get to knowing what the pure mission is, which the mission is spreading the word. It's spreading the word of Yeshua. It's spreading the word that Jesus came to spread. And the more of us that are on this, ascending on this twin flame journey, and it's not only the twin flame journey, it's also the spiritual awakening. There are individuals going through spiritual awakenings that are also being drawn into finding other similar, you know, it's like similar minds meet. It's like we're all being drawn together, because the power in the numbers, and we're all over the world. The power in the numbers of us is more powerful than each individual. And as we're finding each other, our message is becoming more legitimate and stronger. You know, if it's just one person out saying, oh, you know, like Jesus or like Yeshua was, you know, one person with the message and the masses, and then it's one crazy against, you know, not even against, but one crazy that is out of the ordinary. But because there's so many of us now, and we're all coming together. I can see it. I can see it with, you know, other guides that I watch online. There's Kat from Sacred Soul Rising, that I watch her here and there. I watch her videos when I have time. My life is so hectic. I'm running around all the time. What's it hectic with? I don't know. But it's hectic. And I wouldn't even call it hectic. It's full. I have a full life. You know, I have kids, and I have a house, and I have my friends, and I have my twin, and I have these videos, and I have my work, and I have all this stuff going on. And so where was I going with that? You see, the ego comes in and then the message goes out. But as I was saying with Sacred Soul Rising, and there's another woman that I watch who also talks about her twin flame journey and what went down with her twin flame journey. And she does a lot of lives. I'm trying to remember her name. But I also here and there watch her, and she's divinely connected. She brings, both of them are divinely connected and bring through. You see, that's Arbel Mountain behind me. My twin lives up there. It's like he came and sat in my life, like right up there. I was like, here, look at me. But the closer we get to the bringing the message out purely into the world, they're really clearing this spot out. The more that we are combining and coming together and finding each other and ascending together, and the more that we find each other, the more powerful that we're becoming, and the more powerful the message is becoming, and the more legitimate it is, and the more we're giving power to each other. It's just amazing to see. And dreaming is actually like a portal into these other realms. And just that she dreamt of me, and that she dreamt of coming and visiting me. It's a powerful message. It means that I am in her consciousness, which makes sense because we're all going through this together. I feel blessed that I have the I wouldn't even call it courage, because I don't feel like it's courage to make these videos. I feel like they're happening on their own. Like even now when I tell myself, oh, you're making these videos and you're putting all your crazy up online, not crazy. See, I don't even really believe that it's crazy. I believe that it's truth. And it's all evolving too. Things that I would have spoken about a few months ago, now maybe I would see a fuller picture of what it means. The picture just keeps getting broader and broader and broader and more intense and more detailed and more aligned. And I'm more aligned with myself, and I'm more at ease. I'm more at ease with less of the shaking back and forth. Before I was really going back and forth in between the old way of thinking, the new way of thinking, the old way of thinking, the new way of thinking. And I'm getting, it's the old world versus the new world. And the new world is coming so far into place with me, resonating with me. And the truth of it is so strong and undeniable, with all the miracles that are happening around and all the people that are coming into my life that are bringing the same message. And I see that it's just like a magnet. When you get into your purity, you become a magnet. And I'm sure that a lot of you on this journey are noticing that. I mean, just how you've magnetized me into your life. If you're watching this video, it's the same magnet. It's the things that are relevant to you are coming to you, and it's undeniable. And every person that you meet brings another piece to the puzzle, or brings a piece that you already had, but brings a different twist to it. We're all saying the same things in a different language. We're all saying the same things as a different filter of God. So the God light is coming through us, and the words that we choose, the filter, the parts of it that we see, all combined together. But we each have our own like signature to put on it. Like we each bring it through this avatar and through this filter of life. And so it's really amazing. Overwhelmingly amazing. So my friend that I went with yesterday up to visit my twin's mother, we were talking about my twin and about how he is the Messiah. And I know I keep on saying this, and I know that it sounds funky, but you'd have to see what I'm talking about. You'd have to meet him to understand it, because you meet him and it's like, you go into the twilight zone. I've seen it over and over and over. People that meet him, and then all of a sudden they're just like thrown into this mystical, like, whoa, what's going on? It's like your ears start ringing. The one girl that I met, the one that said that she felt like we were both her twins and like we were triplets, that she's from South Africa. And I was talking to her the other day, and she said, I felt like I was tripping on acid, but I didn't take anything. I was completely clear-minded, but when I met you guys, I felt like I was tripping on acid. It was just, I was like, that's how she explained it. She said that all of a sudden she had like pictures in her mind of kingdoms and past lives and things like that. And she's really rooted and connected. She's learned a lot about a lot of mystical, she does a lot of mystical work and teachings. And when you're already divinely connected and then you meet a divine being, it hits you. And that's something that I trust, that also when you are ready to meet the Messiah comes into your life. And that's how I truly feel that way. And I truly feel like when you're ready to meet me and receive my message, that's when I will come into your life. If you weren't connecting or weren't vibing with this message, you wouldn't be listening to this. So it's just, in the physical world it works, but also in the higher realms it also works. We vibrate and bring into our lives what is relevant for us. And I feel like all of us twins, look, there's the Mount of Beatitudes. I'm going to turn around, shut up pretty. I'm talking about all this, and there is the Mount of Beatitudes, the church right up there on the hill. It's sitting right up there. It's just beautiful. See, that's where the Sermon on the Mount happened. Up there, there's a church. I don't see that you guys can see it very clearly. I can see it like super clearly, but I can't see the video very much. Anyway, I'm driving along, and this is the Sea of Galilee. I'm on my way to, whoa, I'm almost running off the road. Need to pay attention. I want to see all this happening. I need to really watch over this avatar because I really am enjoying this human experience. I want to safeguard my human experience. So in being able to see all of this and see how it works, it's all divine. It's all divinely guided. It's amazing. And the closer, the more you start seeing miracles, the more you see them, because it's like learning a language. It's like learning a way of thinking, and then it starts opening up to you, and then you realize it was always all around you. You're the one that has to connect to it. So I'm going to end this here, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.